It's one of Oklahoma's most enduring mysteries. Is TV's Mr. Ed really buried near Tahlequah?
Oh my gosh, is he there, is he not? Is it Mr. Ed, is it his body double?
With the help of a spiritual medium, we go right to the source and ask the horse.
I feel not only the physical body of the horse beneath the ground, but I can feel the energy of the other world very strongly here.
I'm Matt Gray from OKPOP. Join me now as we investigate one of Oklahoma's most perplexing pop culture mysteries. A few miles north of Tahlequah on Highway 82, a stone marker pays tribute to one of the biggest TV stars of the 1960s.
Hello, I'm Mr. Ed.
The marker says Mr. Ed, whose real name was Bamboo Harvester, moved to Oklahoma in the late 1960s and died here in 1979. But this tale doesn't end there.
Absolutely. Legend has it that Bamboo Harvester was actually buried in California. He was cremated and his ashes were actually put over his trainer. And then Pumpkin, his body double, the one that actually kind of took place for him, is actually the horse that's buried here. But we really don't know the real truth on this.
So some say there might not even be a horse there. Have you heard that also?
I have heard that also. There's all these different rumors that just surround this headstone. I can't wait to know the real truth.
But how could we summon the spirit of a horse that's been dead for decades? Turns out the clues we needed were hidden right in plain sight, written into the lyrics of Mr. Ed's own theme song.
Go right to the source and ask the horse. He'll give you the answer that you endorse. He's always on a steady course. Talk to Mr. Ed.
And to talk to Mr. Ed, we'd need the help of a professional, someone with experience bridging the gap between our world and the realm of the spirit. So I think we found the path we want to take to further our investigation. And her name is Cindy K. Jones, and she is a spiritual medium animal communicator.
This is Cindy.
Hey Cindy, this is Matt Gray from OKPOP Museum. I don't know if you're familiar with Mr. Ed, the TV series, but we're kind of been doing some research and we found that he's possibly buried in Tahlequah, Oklahoma. We wanted to call in a professional that could maybe help us to get in touch with him in the afterlife and see if we can actually see if it's actually him that's buried there or if it's a facade and it's another horse that's laying there.
Interesting. Yes, that sounds fascinating. I'd love to blend with that and see what is there. Very interesting.
Cindy showed up ready to work. We met outside OKPOP and I was sure to pack something special I'd brought along for the big day. With our expert in tow, we saddled up and hit the trail for Tahlequah, determined to get answers straight from the horse's mouth.
I really encourage everyone to have an open mind.
Okay.
And really to put the love in their heart that they have for Mr. Ed, his memory, his legacy. Put that in your heart and see it like a light. And with each breath, let that light grow bigger and bigger from inside till it begins to emanate from you.
Oh, okay. When we pulled up, I wasn't sure what to expect. Would the day end in disappointment, or would we be able to harness the closure we so desperately needed? All right, Cindy, so here we are.
Yeah?
We're ready for the main event.
Yes. Okay.
So, brought along some items like we was telling you earlier. Hopefully, these will help us. Some things that we think Mr. Ed would really appreciate.
Yes, look at that handsome guy.
And we have a small hay bale.
Oh, I love it, yeah.
And no horse can resist some wonderful carrots.
Yeah, so sweet. Gotta have carrots.
And last but not least, some peanut butter.
Yes, I love that.
So, I guess you can take it from here.
Okay.
Teach me what we need to do.
All right, so what I'd like for you to do now is just put love in your heart.
Okay.
Okay, just all your feelings you have for your furry babies, for Mr. Ed, for his love and his legacy, just put that in your heart. And as it begins to emanate from you, what I would like for you to do now is just take a deep breath, let it out, feel the ground beneath your feet, feel this love in your heart, getting stronger and brighter. Now let it lift up towards the sky. Let it lift up. And as it lifts up, just invite Mr. Ed, his soul, his memory, just to come here and be with us. I know what I'm experiencing. Are you experiencing anything that you want to share?
Well, I do feel a warmth, so to speak, and when I close my eyes, I can definitely see some brighter light.
Yeah, and that is what we call the heart light, or the love of the other world, coming closer and just beginning to envelop us here in the physical.
Okay.
And I very much feel Mr. Ed. I can feel his love, I can feel his humor, his wit, just his sassiness, his overall charisma. So, Bamboo Harvester, the original Mr. Ed, I feel his energy here, I feel the spirit here, but I don't feel the physical body here.
Okay.
Okay, but that's not to say that Mr. Ed's not here. He's here in spirit.
Right.
He's very, very proud of his monument, very proud of his legacy, that people care enough to come and visit him. But the actual horse that I feel that lies here is Pumpkin. If any horse didn't take himself so seriously, it was Mr. Ed. And so he really has a message, not only just for those who visit, but beyond, and that is, don't take yourself so seriously.
Why should they? It's ridiculous.
Well, we went straight to the source and asked the horse.
Of course, of course.
Happy trails, Mr. Ed.